Kara. So yeah, this is the prep kitchen. Everything gets done here. We share it with Marta, so you'll just see lots of people doing lots of stuff all day long. We essentially want to grind. We're going to take the pork, combine it with all the mise en place that we have here, grind it through. We're going to take this ground meat, bring it over to our mixer, and essentially emulsify the sausage with cheese and seasonings. We're going to take that out and then get it into a sausage press and then pipe out the actual sausage. Yeah, Kara's going to do most of it, but I'm going to be here. Yeah, I can do it. This is Kara.
Hi guys.
Say hello. This is our butcher.
Hello.
And prep person extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'm Kara Gifford. I'm the butcher here for Maialino and Marta. So I do all the in-house butchery for our pigs and make our sausage. Anything meat related, I process. So we're gonna make our Maialino spinach sausage, which we use your Heritage ground pork. But we double grind it, so we grind it again, which helps with emulsifying it and making the sausage almost like a mortadella-like in texture. So I'm gonna grind it with, I'm gonna grind the pork with the spinach and garlic, and then we're going to pretty much whip the meat and with the seasoning and the cheese, and then we pipe it. That's it. Awesome. Let's get started. Cool. So first things first, I'll open up these guys. Get your guys' pork right here. Get some gloves on. So that's our spinach and garlic. We pretty much steam it and strain it right before. We take all the liquid out, so there's not that much liquid in the sausage. There you go, and then we're just gonna mix it and incorporate it into this grinder. And the pork comes out like a really nice texture. And the pork has a really nice fat content to it, so makes for great sausage. So it's about 20 ounces for 10 pounds, which we're using today. It's gonna be 20 ounces of spinach for every 10 pounds of ground pork, and the same amount for the cheese as well. So it's a nice cheesy, nice green sausage for the morning. It's kind of like a breakfast sausage. The seasoning has a nice like fennel seeds and chili flakes in it. So it has a little bit of a kick, but the cheese kind of oozes out of it and helps mild it out. Alrighty, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna take it over to our stand mixer and we're gonna mix in the seasonings and all of the cheese and whip it up. So I'm gonna grab this. There's that. Come on down with me. Sorry, Evan, I'm coming up near ya.
That's all right.
No, you can stay there. No.
Tomorrow, I'd like to improve the level of focus for little too much side conversation. Everyone needs to be facing forward, listening, paying attention to what's going on.
So now we're pretty much gonna emulsify the sausage, which is one of the most important steps. It gives the sausage that typical sausage texture. We really emulsify ours until the fat is completely like smeared. It's almost like a mortadella, which makes it like a really nice sausage texture, really tight, muscular structure. Because we whip it so much, we actually don't add any water to it. The spinach kind of has that water content. Even though we've strained out a lot of the water, it still has water content to it. And we wanted all the flavors to come out, so we don't add any water to it. We just kind of just let it rip and really start hitting up against the walls, and the fat gets emulsified in there. Take this out. got some emulsified meat for some sausage. This over, guys, right? Just compacting all the meat so there's no air. The last thing you want is all the air to get in here, and then it just kind of shoots at you. Okay, one sec. Tie off the end, and then you kind of start cranking, and then it's become really ambidextrous, you know? You want the casings to be like slightly stuffed, but not too stuffed, or they're gonna start breaking when you twist them. But you don't want to have to shimmy around too much meat, or else it's gonna change the size of each link a lot, and then you won't be able to get like a consistent size. So that's the kind of packedness of a sausage you're looking for. Pork casings, yeah. They're a little bit more forgiving. Lamb casings tend to be a little bit more fragile. We got about 10 pounds of meat going into here. It's not gonna use up the whole casing, but it definitely will be a good amount of, I would say you probably get like, these are pretty small sausages, so I'd say somewhere between like 60 sausages between those 10 pounds. Ooh. 1 second, I have my sausage poker in here. This is a sausage poker, so there's a little bit of air in there, so just poking this will prevent from any air pockets getting in there. If there's air pockets if there's too many air pockets in it when I twist it, the more likely that the casing will pop or break, creating like too much tension. Let's cut this bad boy off and start twisting so that I can see everything. And then I'm gonna poke them and twist them, and we'll have our Maialino sausage. We pre-cook them in full steam, and then that way, for service, they're just fired on the pan, and the casings get extra crispy. These are served for brunch service, so they're like a side that you can get. We do bacon, which is your bacon, or the bellies, which we cover in black pepper and rosemary mix. And the sausage. So those are our 2 breakfast meats for brunch service. So we're gonna do little breakfast bangers. They're about that size. And we're just gonna twist it. And because I poked holes in it, you can see it kind of coming out of the slight holes, meaning like it's good, it's compact. And you do every other sausage. Gets you nice. Get some breakfast bangers. Lay them out so they cook nice and in one single layer. There you go. Those are our sausages. I'm just gonna pop in the walk-in.
So chef, why don't you tell us what we're gonna cook up right now?
We are cooking our spinach and pecorino sausage. We use cacio di Roma as the cheese inside the sausage. This is our breakfast and brunch sausage. And we have been using this recipe for 13 years now. So we haven't really changed it since we first opened Maialino back in 2010. So we'll essentially steam these so they're par cooked, so that way no one's getting any raw sausage. And we'll give it a sear in a pan, throw it in the oven, and that way we have these little blocks of cheese that have been emulsified into it. And the idea is when you cut it, you'll get a nice gooey string of cheese. So we'll get a nice sear on each side and throw it in the oven. We'll steam them in the combi, so full steam. Let them cool down and then bag them up so we can kind of just get ahead, make a good amount of orders so we're not constantly piping sausage out. They're going to be seared and cooked to order, yeah. So we'll go in the combi. That's it. All right, so the sausage is done. We'll slice into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we need to like revisit some of these.
Yeah, there it is. Some nice oozy cheese comes out. And there it is. Let me get a plate. See, we'll normally serve it whole, but I just kind of wanted to get that little cheese melt right there. We eat it. Good. Good stuff. Mm-hmm.